Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, this team is really playing good ball as of late. We'll see if they can keep it going here.
Riding an impressive win streak, Boog. This team is clutch right now. Doing it in different ways, too. Tough test today, though.
First pitch coming your way next.
Do this.
All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Clark Schmidt. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fouled off. He was late. Ground ball right side. Kim. The throw to first. One up, one down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, David Hamilton.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Now, Masataka Yoshida. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Outside low, ball one.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground, Cabrera. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No balls, one strike.
Two out, space is empty. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in New York, and today's starting pitcher, Brayan Bello. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Tae-Sung Kim leading things off and takes a strike.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
That one misses, and it's 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
That's towards center. Rafaela makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Ziggy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And a 1-1. On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go in order. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And here is Triston Casas. Schmidt back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Center field. Bellinger makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. And the sweeper is off the plate. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And downstairs. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So digging in, Wilyer Abreu.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw.
No, he's in
Not
there.
in time. He's safe.
At 7, the catcher, Connor Wong.
One down, runner at third. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. 0 for 6 in the series so far. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And a strike in there. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just misses with that
that's a
one.
ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger has this one sized up. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So 2 down now, and here is Ceddanne Rafaela. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. if you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Boog, as a hitter, there's a clear line between being aggressive at the plate in a good way, attacking pitches you can drive, and then being over-aggressive in a way that plays into the hands of the pitcher. You've got to have pitch recognition, and right there, just way too aggressive. And even though some of those pitches might have looked good coming in, you got to track them a little bit longer because not one of those 4 pitches was actually in the strike zone.
And there's a foul ball. One out, bases empty. And foul ball. The 0-2 stays alive. That one way inside.
Ball.
One down, base is empty. Out to short. Throw to first in time.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Austin.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela sizing this one up. That is the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on them. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on them. That's me, homie. Fatigues on me. Streets in me. The flow is cold, but you know that I got that heat in me.
Yeah, there's the strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And a good eye there.
Missed. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side, and that's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Right side, Kim sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Grounded out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Masataka Yoshida will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Devers now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a foul straight back. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. That one missed.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Just missed. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
They call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
It's 0-1.
In the dirt. Cabrera on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's foul. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That catches the corner.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Man at first, one away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Now it's going to be Hae-Sung Kim. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. On to the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Triston Casas. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Alex.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. First offering, and it just misses. Fought off foul. Schmidt winds and deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, Right fielder, Wilyer.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. That's too low.
That's low.
And
That's
that's ball 1. Red Sox leading it by 2. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
2 on, 1 out. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Slap the other way, foul. Struck him out swinging. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Line drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run is in. Coming home. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 4-0.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Rafaela at second with 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. That's to third. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first, nobody out. Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Bellinger goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. On the ground, right side. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Stanton takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one outside and that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Just missed. There's the strike.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Full count.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. Homer number 25 of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
In half up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And now the 0-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela in position, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Schmidt back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
A little bit low. 3-0. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1. You got a full count.
Swings and misses. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. And here is Devers, 0 for 2 in this one. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
1 down. Now batting Tristan Casas. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clark Schmidt out of the game. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tyson Miller.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Ground ball left side. Over to Goldie. And there are 2 outs.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
In there at the knees.
No ball.
Devers on its second with 2 down. Next offering
Ball.
upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. To third. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 5-2. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. And there's a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one moves his feet. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down.
The batter number 11, shortstop
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one inside. Look out. The Red Sox leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
2 outs, base is empty. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bregman to first. And that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know.
No ball,
they're not getting fooled up there at all.
Ball one
That's
there.
the ball. That's down.
That one to first. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting the catcher, Connor.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
So a man aboard, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. That clips the corner. Wong leads off first with 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. He's grounded out a couple of times. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Check swing, no appeal.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. One hit, one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 2. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rafaela under it, makes the catch, and there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and counter the weight, but you counterfeit, I countered your face, led you astray.
Bellinger at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
1-1.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Abreu. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Has grounded out a couple of times. Slider right there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And ball 1 to Judge. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Robert Suarez appears to be getting loose. Hendricks getting loose as well. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That one's in there. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there, and that's going to bang against the wall. Judge around third. He will score, and he beats it. He's safe.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brian Bayo is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brennan Bernardino.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Red Sox by 2. Next pitch is outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. 1 for 3.
I got fans who expect a lot from me. I also got to get respect from my fellow MCs.
Foul ball there. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And now it's even 1-1. And he lays down a bunt. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Masataka Yoshida digs in now. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Hill, in his 8th season, 35 years old, he joined the team as a free agent.
Runner!
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch misses. Saves at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that drops in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
1 away with a runner at third. Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And next for the Red Sox, Triston Casas. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And that's outside.
Ball, outside.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Judge going back on it. And that one is gone. And they add on. It's 7-3.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. That clips a corner. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-3. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And there's a ball. The Yankees looking to rally.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
On the ground, right side. Casas takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera, 1 for 2.
De ti, fanático de cómo mueve, rompiendo cuello cuando vas y cuando viene, la sensación de baile a todito tú no tienes, gastando la saliva y gastando par de cienes, y llegaste con tu amiga y te vas sin ella, bendecido el caída es una huella, te pagan par de y tú vales la botella y ¡ram! Corazones atropella. Llévate de 1500 lo que dicen por ahí, esa mujer ya no está fácil, ya se le subió aquí, ellos quieren, pero no se va a poder, esa mujer quieren bailar y pero para la cama dice mira na, trágale su no le diga ya manana, sigue zafándose de los lazos, todo el mundo de pie, que ya mereces un aplauso aquí, un aplauso aquí, un aplauso aquí.
And that's in there at the knees. Outside low. And it's a ball and a strike. to the right side. Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 down, nobody on. In the dirt, ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. What a play, inning over. Yanks held in check. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Hill back to work. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
1-0. That missed. That's a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball. Inside, 3-2 the count. The other way.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Owen Chu now. On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, and they're going to
Nope,
tag
ball.
the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 3. On the mound now, Aroldis Chapman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. And strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That misses.
No, that missed.
Now
That's a ball.
1-2. One down, base is empty. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bellinger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
One and one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one hammered. That's back. Just missed it. So they make short work of them there. Through 8 full, it's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, David Hamilton. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Fernando Cruz.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ground ball to the right side. Over to first, and that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 3. Now on the bump, Robert Suarez.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here comes Aaron Judge. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And Judge spoils that one.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That just misses. Now 1-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes. He's 2 outs away. Giancarlo Stanton now at the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through that one.
1-2 is the count.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Suarez is just one strike away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox bounce back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
I ain't never gonna take my life away. They just wanna live my lifestyle.
I'm saying